Hello everybody, Elb12 here, and when I did my vlog saying that I was going to be coming back, I mentioned that I want to do a full-length video about why I left, and partially why I'm coming back, or why I came back. I'm already back. But before I start, I just want to say thank you guys so much on the overwhelming support on Pokemon Clover. This is like one of the one of the most successful videos on my channel for a very long time. And the fact that this is super successful right when I'm coming back, it just puts more of a fire in my soul and makes me way more excited to make videos and stream and do awesome content for you guys. So just thank all of you from the bottom of my heart so much for all support. Keep showing Pokemon Clover some support. I'm gonna have some other different series coming out. But anyway, enough me shilling myself. On to the topic of the video, which is why I left and why I came back. Like I said in my opening vlog, the reason I left, the short answer, was work got in the way. That's a short answer. The long answer is a little more complicated, which is why this video exists, so I can kind of explain it, more or less. When I did that vlog, I did a vlog like probably over a year ago. I think it was in July, not July, January. I was confused too. In January, mentioning that I had a new job and that I was going to try my best to bring content to you guys. Which I have to apologize just right away for saying that, in a sense, because I didn't want to just, like, you know, drop off the face of the earth. Like, it's not something that I purposely chose to do. It's not like I got a job and it's like, well, God, working in the Goodwill, this is the life, I'm going to quit making YouTube videos. It's not like I quit making YouTube videos, it's just I had zero time to. Because when I first got the job, I was working not a lot of hours. Like, I think I was working, you know, I think 15 to 20 hours, give or take. So, you know, nothing too ridiculous. But as the job went on, I worked more and more hours. They gave me more and more hours against my will. Even in the job description, they're like, oh, you're only going to be working probably 2 or 3 days during the week. And then by time of July of 2016, which is when around the time when I left, I was working up to 35 hours a week. Which for most people, that's like a normal full-time job. But at the time, when I had other stuff I was doing on the side, I just wasn't okay with that. Especially because right before this happened, they told me, hey, it's the summer, you're going to get a lot less hours. Which is what I was hoping for. I wanted less hours because I wanted more spare time. But they gave me no less hours. They gave me, in fact, they doubled my hours, like, right away. And it was stupid. So yeah, I got my job at the Goodwill, and that was just the reason I couldn't keep making videos, is because work, they gave me insanely more hours. Insanely more hours. That's a proper sentence. You know me, I'm good with my proper sentences. Yeah, they just gave me a lot of hours. It was ridiculous. I wasn't happy about it, because I will say one thing. I loved the people that I met working at the Goodwill. A lot of them, they all quit. Like, pretty much, like, 90% of the people I worked with, like, quit either around the same time as me, or a little while after me. I think just in the last month or so, the last person I knew while I was there, like, you know, got along with, got to know, quit. Like, just in the last, like, month or so. So, a lot of people left. Like, when I go there, like, the management's pretty much the only people there that I still remember. Which I still go over there, visit, say hi. Because I like the people there. The people I met there, I talk to a lot of them still, and I don't know if they're going to watch this video. I doubt they're going to watch this video. I might share it to them. But if they do watch this video, I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You guys, particularly, guys and girls, particularly know who you are. You made my life working at the Goodwill a lot better, and I really appreciate it. And if you're watching, just thank you. There's nothing I could possibly do to thank you guys for making that job way more tolerable. But that job was still not very tolerable. Like, the work was awful. Like, I had to clean up fucking dog shit, piss, human piss, dog piss, fucking blood out of fitting rooms. It was, like, nasty stuff. The people I met and some of the experiences made that job worth some of it. it wasn't completely worth it. But I don't know. I wouldn't, if I had the opportunity to, you know, rewrite the past and, you know, if I had an option to rewrite everything, I would say no. I would leave that just as it was. Because the job itself, though I hated, the people I met are unforgettable. But I still didn't like the job. So, because the big reason is I couldn't make videos. Like, whenever I had time to spare, I was just so drained and I was so tired and I couldn't keep going. Like, I couldn't do all this at the same time. I couldn't stream, record videos, edit videos, upload videos, while dealing with this, like, almost 30-plus hour work schedule by close to the end of my time there. So I kind of dropped off sort of the internet. I still watch YouTube videos and stuff on my spare time, but I had no time to stream on Twitch or upload videos. There's a few little videos I put up in between, but those are more just test footages, which I think they're still up. I don't know. I might have got rid of them by now. They might still be up there. I think it's like, they're like mobile games, like Battlecast and shit. So they might still be there. But, that was a big thing, and a lot of personal shit happened during those months, basically between the months of January and July. A lot of really personal shit happened, and I don't want to, you know, disclose that on the internet, but just most of it's cleared up. I'm personally doing better. I still wouldn't say 100%, but I'm doing a lot better than I was back in, you know, like March, April, like those months. But I'm you know, it's hard to put into words, but just, you know, I'm at like a 90%, I think. It's hard to put in the words, even though I just put in the words. But I'm doing better. I'm working on stuff, hopefully. What happened was, I'm not in the Goodwill anymore. Because, like I said, during the months of January and July is when I was working at the Goodwill. I hated it. And my mom, which she never watches YouTube, so she's never going to see this video. But I thanked her for it before. I'm going to give a deep thank you for her now. For basically helping me get the hell out of there. Because she knew people who worked at the library. And she basically helped get me onto the library. So I quit the Goodwill and went to the library. I was originally going to do both, like a fucking lunatic. But I decided to quit the Goodwill, and to stick with the library, which is a decision that I'm never going to regret. Just because, God, dealing with all that shit still, I don't know. I would have probably hung myself if I still had to deal with all that. Mostly because, the boss that I worked with, I'm not going to say too much, but it wasn't a very favorable experience. I know they're not a bad person, but they weren't a super great boss. I'll say that much. So now, starting late July, like literally the day before my birthday, the day before my birthday is when I started the library, and the day before that I quit Goodwill. So I did it all within like a period of 3 days, and it was ridiculous. That last week of July was kind of insane. But since I was working at the library, I had a lot less hours. I eventually got a promotion, which is still less hours than I would have been working at the Goodwill. Let's just say, like, okay, I'm making more money there, which is another good thing, but still not enough to, you know, frigging, I don't need to do anything for the rest of my life, I'm rich! It's nothing like that. But I will say, working only 20 hours at the library, I'm making more than I would be working 30 plus hours at the Goodwill. So, I'm making more for working less, and also work that I enjoy. Because I've always liked reading, I've always loved manga. Friggin' you know all my weeb shit that I upload, like I love my anime and my manga. So like this is almost the perfect place for me to work, and it's pretty close to the perfect place for me to work, and I love my job, and again, I doubt my coworkers are going to see this video, but if they do see it, I love it there, and thank you guys so much for letting me there and make me feel like a family. Because I feel like it's a family there, and that's why I love it. But I was working there, the first few months were a little bit, you know, I wouldn't say rough, but like confusing, because in about less than a month, I got a promotion. So that was pretty ridiculous, or about a month. A little over a month. So about a month working there, I already got a promotion. So instead of 15, I started 15 hours, but now I'm 20 hours. So it's basically just a little bit higher up. But then, you know, around when Sun and Moon was coming out, I'm like, hey, why don't I stream this? Because streaming is not as hard as you know, recording, editing, uploading. So that's my way to get my feet back in the water. So like starting November, I started streaming Pokemon Sun. What's Sun? Yeah, Pokemon Sun. I was doing Winter Training Wednesdays, and that was a lot of fun. It helped me build up a big audience pretty quickly, and that gave me the fire to be like, hey, let me just freaking go back to YouTube, because that's what I love doing. But I'm still doing Twitch. Like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, upload videos. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, streaming live on Twitch, unless something goes wrong. Like this week, I was super burnt out from the weekend, so I had no time to edit on Monday or before Monday. But I still had stuff coming out for Wednesday and Friday, and I still streamed that night. So unless, something happens, I'm pretty much Monday, Wednesday, Friday streaming and uploading. And again, Pokemon Clover is doing so well, and I thank you guys so much for, making that series as successful as it is. But that's, I think, mostly, like, again, that's why I came back, is I got the fire back in me to be like, hey, I'm enjoying this. Let me go back to uploading and recording and doing that. And I was doing that, but my buddy David doing videos with me, Pokemon Clover, Yoshi Woolly World, which are all old as shit videos anyway. But I'm still uploading those. I still have a huge backlog of stuff that I've recorded, but just never got a chance to upload. So you might see like Pokemon Clover, you might see new stuff like Twilight Princess, but you also might see some really random old stuff like Yoshi's Woolly World and like Final Fantasy VII, even some Phoenix Wright still. Which later on I'm gonna do like a full video just specifically outlining like different series and whether they're gonna continue or not, because some of them are probably gonna stop, some of them might keep going. We'll see what happens, but I want to make a separate video for a separate day. But yeah, that's it. And I just appreciate there's a lot of feedback just from you guys, and I love seeing feedback, interaction. I love talking to you guys just in general. So keep messaging me. As long as you're not weird about it, keep messaging me, keep tweeting at me, comments, everything. I even have a Discord, which I'll post a link on this video if anyone's super interested in following me and all of our exploits on Discord. So I think that's about it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I was going to mention in this video. I think I covered most of my bases. I don't know. I guess another thing that I want to bring up real quick is like the difference between working at work at the library is like the destruction versus the blooming of creativity. Which I don't want to make it sound like I'm a hipster doing a TED Talk right now, but like working at the Goodwill, it destroyed my creativity. It made me like I was so burnt and I didn't want to do anything. Like it just was awful. But like working at the library, like it flourishes my creativity. It makes me want to do more creative stuff again, which that's why I started working back on the games. Which I friggin' on Twitch I did some game dev live streams, which I still do so often. So those are super awesome. If I have a big update with the game, again, I'll make another video about that. But like my boss at the library asked me about my games and he's like, hey, how's it going so far? And how's the script writing and how's this? And like it's so great to have like not just like a random coworker, but like my boss, specifically like the one in charge of everybody, stopping and being like, hey, how's your game going? Like, and giving me suggestions, giving me like writing tips, little things like that, like constructive criticism. It's so great. Like it's so cool to see that. Well, at my old job, they would have been like, yeah, great, whatever, get back to work. Like that's basically what it was. Because I remember at one point I was talking about my game back at the Goodwill, and they're like, oh, great, cool, go back to work. And I'm like, cool, that's great. I was expecting pretty much around those lines. But it's so great, I know I'm repeating myself a lot during this video, so it's a little bit impromptu, a little improv-y. Improv in maybe not the good way. But it's so wonderful to have a boss that cares about what I do in my own time. It's just fantastic. I don't know, if I was still at the Goodwill, I probably would have like hung myself at this point. Like, I don't know, when I was at the orientation for Goodwill, I was in my head going, this is not going to last a year. Like, I was interested because I like shopping at the Goodwill, but in my head, I was like, this is not going to last me longer than a year. If I am at this job longer than a year, then somebody come and help me, because I apparently need help. Well, I don't know, I might still need help, but a different sense. But, work at the library, just so there's no orientation. There's no like I had to go downtown and do random shit, but like it was so much smoother, smoother, you know, quotation marks. And just even now, like it's so chill and like it's there are a lot of days where it gets stressful, but for the most part, it's a very very fun place to be. I just love reading, and so it's really great. I know I'm getting super rambly, so I'm probably gonna start wrapping it up around here. But I think that's about like the major things I want to talk about in this little vlogamadoo. But yeah, so that's essentially why I stopped uploading videos for a while, and why I stopped streaming, and why I came back. And thank you guys so much. I know there's a lot of old faces who are like, yeah, I'm glad to see you back. I see a lot of new faces, just liking the stuff that I'm doing right now. And just to everybody, like, thank you so much. Because if it wasn't for you guys' support, I don't know where the channel would be right now. For the future of the channel and like other video specific things, I might make a separate vlog later. Because I gotta get up early tomorrow, so I don't want this vlog to go on too long, because I still gotta edit it and upload it. But now would be a good time to start wrapping up. So, if you got any specific questions, concerns, comments, you want to discuss what I talked about in the vlog, want to discuss any of this, let me know in the comments down below. Because, I love hearing you guys. I love talking to you guys. Talking to you guys is great. So if you got anything particular about the vlog or about anything you want to let me know about, just want to say hi, go ahead and say hi, but just let me know down below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Watch me on Twitch, because if you're watching this in the morning or afternoon or noon specifically, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch later tonight at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And if you're watching it on another Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, I stream at the same times, 10 o'clock. I usually start more around 9:30ish, just to make sure there's no bugs. But usually 10 is where like the majority of the stream starts. But yeah, so until next time, Double12 signing off, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.